Okay, well, this is gonna be first video. Okay, so basically we have an n54 and it's misfiring, so we're gonna be doing plugs on it. So you're gonna want to grab your spark plugs. I did the stage 2 colder because this is full bolt-ons stage 1 plus. So first what we're gonna do is we're gonna take off these 8mm on the cowl, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then you may have one right here. And then, yeah. All right, after all those bolts are out, you should just be able to lift your cabin filter up and away. All right, so after this, we just got these little rubber tabs, and then you may have side clips if yours aren't broken off. So I'm gonna take off both of those. Try to. And same thing for the other side, move your little tab away. And side clip. And then next off are these little rain sensors. Nope, maybe ambient temperature sensors. Pop those up. This one's broken, so I can just twist it out. And this is all gonna be completely different if you have the cowl delete. And the next step is just lift up without pinching your wire. Oh. Okay, so like I was saying, I forgot this little bolt. This holds the cowl on. I like to organize all the bolts. Just wiggle it and lift it up. All right, so now you have a clear view of your engine bay cover. So we're gonna grab our, I think, 5mm Allen. So this is gonna be a 5mm Allen, and you're gonna take off 1, 2, and 3. You may have a 4th one, but I don't. All right, so this is the final screw. And then you should just be able to go ahead and lift this all up. So you want to move your wires up out of the way. Move it. And to your buddy's GTR. All right, so go ahead and lift this up and wiggle it and drop your screw, and then your engine cover is off. All right, so here is your packs and your coils below them. So first of all, to take the coil out, you just simply have to lift up on one side. Try to. Okay, so I messed up. Just grab both sides, lift up, and once you pop it up, you just keep pulling and it'll pop your wire off. So then take off your wire, grab your coil, it has a little hole right here, wiggle it a little bit. Okay, I don't want to break it, so I'm just gonna grab the rubber part. Okay, so basically we just got the first one off, so just put your finger in here and then pull up. And that is a good sign, it's not covered in oil and they look pretty clean. So I'm gonna lay these back out how I took them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is number 2, and I will come back when I've pulled all of them. All right, so a bit of a dilemma. The 14mm I got, it was not thin wall, so we're gonna have to go get a thin wall 14mm 12-point socket for the spark plugs. All right, I realized I actually had one that should fit, so let's head back. All right, so then, oh, whoa. Okay, well that is low. All right, here's the new spark plug from FCP Euro. Just put it in your socket like that and drop it down. I'd probably recommend going FCP Euro because they do offer the lifetime guarantee on everything. So just thread it in and then tighten it. Always thread it in my hand because you do not want to strip the screws on the head, and then otherwise you have to get a whole new head or tap it or something, and it's just worth it to just save a second and tighten it by hand. Alright, we're about to be completely done, but like I said, don't go overboard tighten these because I think these are aluminum heads, so just snug. Alright, once you got your plug installed, then just go ahead, slide your coil down. You can hear it pop into place. There. Grab your plug. Come over, push it a little bit, and then as you push this tab down, it will close the plug like that. And then do that 6 more times, 5 more times, and you're good. All right, just about to be done with pulling all the coils, and all these have new plugs. One quick tip. This one, of course, the last one, is being very difficult to get off, so put a screwdriver through it, and then carefully, okay, or break it. Okay, so after me being a dumbass, I just held the clips on both sides, and then it stayed in. But yeah, put the screwdriver through that hole, and then lift up, and be careful, because that's what happens if you're not careful. Okay, now that the cover's back on, you just have to fish it under these wires. That's when I stop recording. You're gonna grab your 5mm Allen, and then you're gonna go ahead and tighten. There should be 4 screws, but I only have 3. So we'll just get started on these. And then right here, going to be an 8mm threaded. It's actual threads, unlike the plastic ones, and then screw that down in there. Okay, now it should look like this. And go ahead and grab, this is the cover for the DME. Just slide it in. You're gonna want to make sure you get these little plastic bits, slider things. Almost. And then from there, there's also one on the back one too. And then just push your piece down like that. And then route your whatever this is, temperature sensor or something, and then lock it in place, and then push these little tabs back on their platform. And then other side now. This is the ABS cover. Once again, get this plastic piece. And then push this, push this piece back on its little rail, and then this one. Get this fitted over both of the edges. If you have any pine needles down there, it's a good time to clean it off. And then get your plastic 8mm bolts, and there's 5 of them, and then you're done. All right, well, you made it this far. Let's start it.
And normal voltage. Wait for connection.
Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys made it this far. Let me know if you liked the video or if you hated it. I'm kind of a dumbass, so yeah, well, thank you guys.